Anything?
No. No change.
Hi, honey. Tony, what was going on earlier with you and Vinny? Michelle?
Get.
Michelle? Michelle? Honey? Hey, can you hear me? Michelle? Honey? Hey? Hey? Hi? Honey? Hi, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you? Michelle? Honey?
There. You saved.
Rick, I'm telling you, she woke up. She spoke.
So you said, Danny.
I'm not making this up. I mean, she can't possibly have gone back into a coma again. She's just unconscious or something, right?
No, she's not. She's comatose.
Well, that's impossible, Rick. How can she come out of it and then that doesn't make any sense?
Because it's not uncommon. Her going into a coma is her body's way of healing itself.
Well, so the chances are good. If she came out of it, she's going to come out of it again, right? Those chances have to be...
It just depends on a lot of factors.
Rick, well, give me something that I can go on.
I'm frustrated too, all right? All we can do is to keep doing what we're doing, sitting with her and talking to her and just praying that she comes out of it. That's it.
Yeah, all right. I know you're frustrated. I'm sorry.
I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweetie.
I love you. Thanks, Rick.
Yeah.
She's got to come out of this. Soon. Soon, honey. You hear me? Because I'm not a patient guy. This is killing me.
Daniel, how's the wife?
Hey, Vinny. Thanks for coming. It means a lot.
Of course I came. You're part of my family now, both of you. And Michelle, of course, too. How's she doing?
She's the same.
No change at all?
No.
Man, talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Did you ever figure out what she was doing at the warehouse that night?
She was looking for Eden. She was helping Eden with her wedding, and she wanted to go over some stuff with her.
Really? You sure that was the reason?
Yeah, why?
No, I'm just saying that maybe she went there because she was looking for you.
Well, Michelle didn't have any idea I was there.
You don't know that. Maybe she followed you there.
Why would she do that?
Well, to see what you're up to, right? She's the curious type. Doesn't take no for an answer, got a mind of her own.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess sometimes, but...
Look, I'm just saying, if that's the reason that she was at the warehouse that night, she might have seen what you did to our friend.
Vinny, that's a lot of speculation.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, well, you know, thinking ahead, covering all the bases. That's what got me where I am today. If she did follow you...
But she didn't. That's what I'm telling you. She didn't.
Listen to me. If she did, and she saw what went down, then she's a witness to a murder. A witness to a murder you committed on my behalf. That's a problem, Danny. That's a big problem.
Vinny, Michelle did not follow me to the warehouse. She knows to steer clear of me when I'm doing business.
Well, if she approved of your business, sure. If she was really on board with the changes you've made.
Yeah, she was. She told you so herself.
Maybe she was lying.
Michelle doesn't lie.
Says you. But can I afford to take your word for it?
Vinny...
That's the question.
Look, I understand you're being concerned about this situation. But whether Michelle followed me or not, whether she saw what I did or not, it's really beside the point. It doesn't matter anymore.
Danny, it
doesn't matter because Michelle's brother, Rick, was just in here and he gave me some terrible news. He just ran some tests on Michelle. MRI, CAT scan, and it turns out that because of the explosion and the concussion and the swelling to her brain, there's been extensive damage to the frontal lobe, which means if she even does wake up, she's gonna be a vegetable, Vinny. You know what that means. I mean, she's not gonna be able to talk or think. Rick thinks she's not even gonna be able to recognize me. So, my Michelle, the woman I married, she doesn't exist anymore. She's gone. You don't have to worry about it. Look, if you want, I can bring Rick back in here and he can explain it again. I don't know, maybe I misunderstood. Maybe it's not as bad as that. I don't know.
That's okay. Sounds like you've been through enough for one day anyway, so...
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Listen, look. You got family and friends to support you, okay?
Yeah.
It'll work out. I got a meeting across town now. Keep the faith, huh?
Thanks again for coming.
Yeah.
You want to tell me what that was, Danny? You realize what he's going to do when he finds out that you lied to him? Huh?
Tony, you don't know the half of it.
What does that mean?
You want to talk about lies? That was nothing. I've been lying to everybody, Tony. To you. To... well, everybody. Ever since...
Hold on. Lying since when? About what?
Tony, I'm working undercover for the federal government. For Jeffrey O'Neill. And my assignment is to bring Vinny down.
So you just decided to go solo? What about Michelle? She stayed with you?
Michelle knows.
She knows?
She knows.
Oh, boy.
O'Neill didn't want me to tell her, but he thought the more she knew, the more danger she'd be in, but I didn't think that was the case. Plus, we agreed that we would never keep secrets from each other anymore. I wasn't gonna keep her out of this.
What'd she say?
Well, I was hoping that she would take Robbie and leave me so they'd be safe, but she didn't. She didn't. She stuck by me. And, now look at her.
Danny, this is...
right. Michelle did follow me to the warehouse because I lied to her.
Oh, okay. About what?
I didn't tell her about the fake hit on Eden. And she knew something was up, and so she followed me to the warehouse. And
This is nuts.
now that Vinny is sniffing around, I have got to keep Michelle safe. Will you?
No, Danny, I don't know about this. I'm sorry. I don't know.
This jam that I'm in with O'Neill, I didn't tell you about it before now because I didn't want you to choose between me and Salerno. But I just had to lie to Vinny. And I did it to protect Michelle. And you happened to be here. So, we are where we are. If you went to Vinny with this, you and I know that you could stand to really move up in Vinny's organization.
And get you killed. Danny, do you realize that? It could get you killed.
Yeah, I know, if you share it with him.
And if I don't, what?
Tony, I still have to do what O'Neill wants and bring Vinny down. What are you gonna do?